Well, as March Madness moves into April, it all comes down to this. Tonight, the final four teams of the NCAA men's basketball tournament face off in Houston. Two seeds, Villanova and Oklahoma, will battle it out in Game 1, with the remaining #1 seed North Carolina taking on a surprising Syracuse squad to follow. Here to break it all down, the action rather, is Damon Amendolara, host of the DA show on CBS Sports Radio. Damon, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about that second game. We said it right there.
Yeah.
Practically no one besides everyone in this building picked Syracuse. How have they made it this far?
I'm an alum. I didn't pick them, so people shouldn't feel too badly if they didn't pick them going all the way. They had such a terrible end of the season that nobody could have ever figured that they could have done this. But they got a really good break when Michigan State was defeated in the first round. That allowed them to play in the second round against Middle Tennessee State, which was just a 15 seed. And now they've gotten hot. They always had good talent, but it's a pretty young team. And so a lot of ebbs and flows, ups and downs throughout the year. But this could be Jim Boeheim's best coaching performance ever. And he's been at Syracuse since the late 70s. This is 41 years for him, and this could be his best coaching job yet.
North Carolina is the heavy favorite, of course. Can Syracuse pull another one of these off?
They can if, and this is a big if they have their three most important players play as well as they did against UVA, Virginia last week. And that is Tyler Lydon, Malachi Richardson, and their senior, Michael Gbinije, who's really the leader. And those guys all played really well. Malachi Richardson really went off against the Cavaliers last week. And so it'll take that, but it'll also take a really big defensive performance. Syracuse is known for the vaunted zone defense, and they'll need that because UNC is really talented.
They believe in themselves, Syracuse. That is
Very
the one thing
important.
they've always believed in themselves.
And they're playing with house money right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's talk about Oklahoma versus Villanova. A lot of people saying the Sooners' Buddy Hield has been fantastic this tournament. What can they do to slow him down?
Well, I guess roll 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 guys at him because the guy just cannot be slowed down. If you think about him kind of like in an Ocean's 11 situation, he's kind of like Don Cheadle, the explosions expert. The guy just goes off. You know, he's so volatile in terms of his scoring ability. He can just pour in 30 points, 35 points, 37 points. And I think he's going to make a great NBA pro. People are comparing him to Steph Curry if he ever gets into the NBA. So he can shoot from all over the place. It's really hard to slow him down.
Oklahoma won by 20 against Villanova earlier this year. You expecting the same kind of result?
No, I don't. I actually like Villanova to exact a little revenge. You go back to the Ocean's 11. They've got a senior leader in Ryan Arcidiacono that kind of does everything. He's a point guard. He sets up his teammates. He's the mastermind behind all of this. And people think that it's just Arcidiacono. That's just his last name. He's actually got a first name as well, Ryan. So this Villanova team is playing so well right now. And I think they actually have what it takes to do it all.
I think we have enough time to quickly turn to the women's tournament. What do you make of the matchup right there? UConn, right?
Yeah, the UConn women are historically dominant, going for their 4th straight national championship. This is just a self-fulfilling prophecy right now. UConn cannot be stopped. They haven't missed a Final Four since '07. It's because they have the best coach in America, Gino Auriemma, the best talent, and they keep winning. And so they just keep recruiting the best talent. They can't be stopped. They're a machine, and they are historically relevant. Like Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Bill Walton were back in the 60s and 70s for UCLA. That's how dominant this dynasty is for the UConn Lady Huskies.
Tell us you're at least rooting for Syracuse now.
Well, at this point, yes, I have to be, or else they would take away my diploma.
All right, Damon Amendolara, thanks.